Hello, and welcome to Alan Wake 2. Now, as usual for my thoughts are a little bit scattered because I'm very eager to start the game, but brief introduction. On my channel, I have covered already Alan Wake, and I have covered Control. I would say that we covered Control maybe like, well, I would say at least 99%. There is one teeny tiny thing that I read, that there is a certain Dylan interaction teaser or something. If you complete all the jukebox expeditions and if you complete all the Shroom games, I think it's a little bit. I'm not sure that I want to do that. I think it would be easier for me to just find it and maybe watch it later on my own. Not something that I wanna. It's not something that I wanna go through all the well expeditions and Shroom games. Just that kind of maybe gameplay or activity does not excite me a lot. So I'm like, perhaps I can skip it. Especially when I have an entire Alan Wake 2 in front of me, untouched, and Expeditions and Shroom games, Alan Wake 2. Expeditions, Alan Wake 2. You get the idea. Now, then, we will be starting Alan Wake 2. We have a new AWE in all around Cauldron Lake. We are playing as both Alan Wake, I assume in the dark place where he tries to escape it, and we're playing as Saga Anderson. So it's the daughter of, I don't remember, either Thor or Odin. There was a readable in Control, like literally. I read it yesterday. I already forgot it. Sorry. Forgot the details, but yes, she is a relative to one of the Anderson brothers. Oh, she's relative to both. It's just anyway. What else? A little bit of a technical rant, of course. You can see that I have Mango HUD on top of my screen as a horizontal bar with my performance indicators. I what I usually do is I try to play games natively on 1440p with the standard aspect ratio, right, 16 by 9. The problem is, well, it's not like the problem. It's kind of like, I mean, just problem sounds a little bit too big. I don't want to exaggerate things. Anyway, I'm playing on Linux, right? The game runs, no big issues to launch it. The issues begin a little bit later. I have a multi-monitor setup, and usually I put all my performance indicators in separate windows on my other screen. Unfortunately, if I do this, it happened with Control, it happened with Alan Wake 2. I'm just trying different approaches. So with Alan Wake 2, I will try to do it this way. And by this way, I mean my cursor. It is not bound by the game screen, so it can easily escape and click somewhere else if I'm not very careful. And I'm playing the game. I'm not very careful. So for Alan Wake 2, like for Control, I tried some other things that allowed me to use the second monitor. For Alan Wake 2, I disabled the second monitor. I mean, keep it simple, stupid, right? Now my mouse cannot escape because there is literally no way to escape. So yeah, but that means that I need to see my performance indicators here. And that also means, unfortunately, that I cannot see immediately the sound levels in the OBS because usually it is on another screen, as I mentioned. So yeah, right now I need to kind of have an overview on my current screen of the game and OBS. You only see right now the game window, which is as intended, and I can kind of see the levels. I think the game is quiet, and I think I know why, because I didn't do this, I assume. The general music right now is quiet, so it's the first episode. There will be adjustments. Definitely, I expect sound adjustments. I will try to level the sounds and stuff. You know how it goes. There might be some graphics adjustments as well, because at this point I am running it natively 1440. OBS downscales it to 1080. I put it as high. I definitely want to see the best textures, just to study and observe the environment. We will see how the rest will go. About ray tracing and everything, I do not want to use it. Call me an old fart. Sure. I don't like the premises of this technology in terms of as a humanity we now have enough computing capacity to just brute force our way into making things beautiful, which I guess is impressive by itself, sure, but I think it comes with a steep price that I do not want to pay. Simple as that. I don't think it's kind of worth it. We need a lot of electricity to, well, use it right away. But also when we need to teach all the models how to do the ray tracing and stuff, that also takes a lot of resources. And I'm not a big fan of that. So if I can not contribute to that somehow, would be nice. I mean, the model has already been taught. That's out of my hands. But at the very least, I can not run it, right? Anyway, technical rant aside, I took 10 minutes for that crap. Anyway, that's what chapters are for, right? So let's now one other thing, that I have a deluxe edition, so we have both the Night Springs expansion and the Lake House. I will be very eager to check them out after the main game, but for now, also let me check something. Yep, I can do that. So I can also hide the HUD. Maybe I will do that in cutscenes, maybe I will not, because for me it's not distracting. If it will be severely distracting, then maybe I will remember to remove it. I don't know. Right now I need to concentrate on like dealing with the sound levels. But we'll see how that will go. So we have story, normal, hard, and nightmare. I assume you need to complete the game at least once to unlock the nightmare. Well, let's start with normal and see how that will go.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
What? That. Hang on a moment over there. Hang on. There are several things that I need to address. First, let's see. I probably need to do that because I noticed that my frame counter was 220. I don't see the point of that when my screen can only show me 60 frames. So let's try to limit it with a VSync. Then the sound level I believe was a little bit too much. So let's try decreasing it by 5-ish. Now, who is this wonderful gentleman? So that is clearly Cauldron Lake, right? So I would have maybe assumed that. Well, I don't want to think that's Alan Wake because Alan Wake should already be in the dark place. So that's somebody who maybe fell in the lake, and just now ended up in a dark place. Also, don't think that's Hartman. We know what happened with Hartman. So who are you? One of the FBC's agents? Hey, can you help me? So can it be a Agent Estes? Yeah, my GPU is suffering over there. I do not appreciate things like that. I do not. Absolutely not. Okay. Cool. Shush. Can we please not? But should I sprint? Yeah, I now dropped whole 10 frames. Hello. I come with peace. Can I get a cover from rain at least? Oh wait, there is maybe some light, maybe some help there. Oh, can you guys help me? Uh, no, 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 no. Ow! I dead, right? Yeah, I'm dead.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck?
What in the freaking world? Okay. This is unbelievably epic.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1 invitation. Now I do remember that the name of the manuscript that Alan was about to write to escape to escape
Worth memorizing. Before we
the
get
dark place was the
swallowed up by
return.
trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Yeah, maybe you should. So, this is Saga Anderson, right? We are working together with Casey. I assume Alex Casey, who has been also mentioned in one of the Bureau readables. What else? She has a daughter, Logan, right? So that's interesting thing. Not sure about the sound levels in terms that it feels like when there are some um, how would that look? I mean, we're in the high 50s for the most part, unless I swap very fast. We'll see. So in any case, I mostly prefer my textures to be okay. My textures to be high because I need to read and study the environment. Of course, I'm still blind, so I will miss a lot of things. That is, of course, things that are bound to happen. No motorized vehicles, protect the trails. But we'll see how the rest will go. Again, I don't want to use DLSS. I do have this opportunity, I know that well. I still don't want to, so if I can escape that, I would prefer to. You look like Max Payne a little bit. I mean, I also know that this is just the guy named Shane Lake, the actual living, breathing person, right? Oh, Jesus Christ, that sound effect, I don't like it. Ew. Um, okay, got me worried for a brief while. Do I recognize any of that? I don't think so. So, anyway, we have rental cabins, bony-legged path, general store, witch's huts, witch's ladle, crow's foothills, Cauldron Lake shore, streamside, and witch finder station. A lot of stuff around the witches. Okay.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait. Hey, over here. Hey there.
Rental cabins.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Breaker.
You're half right.
Sarah Breaker.
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Milligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
Oh, you think so?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Milligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
This location is closed to the public by order of the Federal Bureau of Control. So, the Bureau agents are supposed to be
Before
in
we
here.
get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique.
Oh, this
I
thing
sift
again.
through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The
I mean,
facts are on the board.
I heard a lot about this technique, of course, as a person who watched Sherlock. So I'm not sure if it was mentioned somewhere else outside this media. Pretty sure, like, some people mentioned it somewhere. But it's interesting to see this idea to resurface in here as well. Oh, that's nice. Actually, I like it. I like what you did with the place. Case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Alrighty.
Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress their investigation. You can use this thing to zoom. You're now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing. I want to. This is just like the cover. We're not interested in this one, right? Okay. Wait a second. Okay, now I can actually do that. So you say Federal Bureau, Criminal Investigation. So yes, that's not the control one. The previous murders, confidential. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. The victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Dead Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake 2018, some organs missing, predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos, found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim, hard to confirm due to the condition of the body. All bodies experienced bloating. Only one victim was found in the water though. Killer profile, post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer maybe, or their art. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
This does not pause the game.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Not by the sound of it. Mirror peak. Can you... Thank you. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Campgrounds. I mean, if I would have been alone without Casey, maybe I would have like wandered off,
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting
have a
back
look
to
around.
nature is your thing.
But right now we are kind of like, I want to follow like the narrative, so it feels, it makes a little bit more sense to me.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
It just feel like makes sense to me that we're following Mr. Casey over here. A phone booth.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Which is Ladle.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
So no tarp.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the mind place. C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with and placed on the case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image begins a new line of investigation. Perfect timing. I need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate, consistent with previous murders. Okay. It will prompt a new question when placed. You're now free to examine the case board or leave to complete this objective. So what you are saying is that's a new one. So wait a second, where are the previous murders? Oh, yeah. Got it. So that's how we're doing that. You can collect clues from the body to progress investigation.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. I don't see the question. Oh, is that the question? So, how do I do this? Like this. Cool. I'm a
Heart
detective.
removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the goals by pressing Control. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. So, murder matches previous cases, but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. So we don't know stuff about the victim and we need to talk to someone. And the killer or killers.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
I was just about to
Someone
ask
was
that.
drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Oh, and these two are for later. Okay. Heavy blood spatter on the table. Well, I would assume that's victim related. It's not.
Footprints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Crime of passion, premeditated. Are those jerry cans of any importance? Okay. Alright, buddy, let's talk with you about the victim.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
What?
He's FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Wait, 13 years ago?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
I mean, if the game follows like the real world actual timeline, then I would not be surprised that I don't remember the release date of first Alan Wake. I know that Control was what 2019-ish, plus minus 2 years. So I mean, Alan Wake being well, okay, Alan Wake 2 is not 26. Alan Wake 2 is what, probably 25 or 24. Uh, maybe 23, 24, and that would land then Alan Wake 2010, 2011, 2010, when the victims were disappearing. Okay, that kind of makes sense then. Like if really Alan Wake was released in 2010, the first game, then the disappearance of Robert Nightingale does make sense if it also happened in 2010. Okay, uh, what happened after he
So
got
what
fired?
happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Bright Falls AWE.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
So, trust cases read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state questionable at time of disappearance. Premeditated or spontaneous? Well, definitely premeditated because like staking out the spot, having a cold one while they waited for our victim, and a tripod for a camera.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
I
Why
love
him?
the sweater.
Why now?
I love the sweater. I just love it.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind, please, to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. I have a huge observer flashback right now. Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. The Greater Washington area. Oh Dear Diner. Okay, that's good. Greetings from Cauldron Lake. Best spots in Bright Falls. Anything else that stands out to me? No.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
How are you doing this? That's so cool. Wait. That was probably the wrong button. Sorry.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Oh, we can actually now explore the palace.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Replace salt with sugar, vice versa.
Casey's favorite brand.
Wild
Tastes terrible.
Valley. That is so cool that now I have opportunity to study the mind place. Oh, it's like the intended exit, right?
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
HBD Logan. Is Logan father? No, sorry. Logan is the daughter. Is Casey the father?
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
I'm rather bad with establishing relationship between
Mom may
people.
be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Aww. Tell me we have a night spring. Okay. Hey, that's an interesting table as well. Oh, okay, we have certificate over there.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Scranton Strangler. Certificate of Meritorious Achievement to Agent Saga Anderson. Okie dokie. Okay. But we need 2 more clues.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. Oh, 34 frames. Christ almighty.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
And where he has been for 13
Lots
years.
of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
That's the Alan Wake thing. Oh God, what was her name? Was it Barbara? Well, I mean, that was the dark presence that was wearing the face of Barbara. Anyway, let's see. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Enjoying the tree, Casey? Oh, the footprints.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
This is such
They came out
a
from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
distinguished toe print. I'm very impressed.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Is this a manuscript? Can we read it? Can we get it? I cannot make it out. Okay, you pick it up. Thank you.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Alan Wake is back, baby!
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
This sound
You're
is
right.
horrible.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Okay, the pages
I
can
should
be
profile Nightingale about this page.
they can be read inside the palace.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I
You
must
mean-
find out what.
You mean literally? Play narration.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
1 out of 6. If you're stuck or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the Mind Palace. Mind Place. It's not Palace. Are we now going over here? Where are we going, mate?
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Did you lead me here, or did you just went in front of me? No, I think you led me here. Why, though? Do we go somewhere else? Or do I miss something over here? Perhaps that was the road to Witch's Hut, by the way. We have a bunch of undiscovered maps. Okay, yes, that's what we're doing here. Footprint emerged from under the rock. That doesn't make sense. Okay, place it on the question.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? He has something hidden inside of him. I need to examine this body properly back in town. And...
Sure. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
He's
Oh,
got...
I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Huh? Oh, I need to select an item.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
They referred to the Sheriff Breaker as he, right? I hope I made some kind of mistake. And I would love to see Sarah Breaker. Maybe together with Barry. Ooh, that would be nice.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Property of the FBC.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
We are all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Manuscript fragments. Weapon upgrade. I have no weapons yet. What are you doing to me? Featuring the service pistol. Oh, it's kind of currency. Okay. You use the pieces of the manuscript to... Okay. So it's not like I'm building up a script page, right? Yeah, I figured that out. Stop. This is the FBC stuff. I love to see that they have a compact solution for observing the area. I love to see the pieces of FBC equipment around here. That's so cool. I want to have interaction with the FBC. I absolutely do.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, I saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weird guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I am more interested in the Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. But they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Triangle, come on.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
So there is nothing else in this area, right? I mean, only one way to find out.
I need to find my way back.
Oh, okay. got me spooked over there with this animation. Might be something by Witch's Hut. Can I check it real quick?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the,
Yep.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
I need something to cut this.
So, do we expect to return to this area later? But then the script pages can be different, of course, right? Okay. I just want to study it briefly. I just want to see if there are any pages remaining. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Okay, missing Doberman found on the trail. As a hike, a day keep depression away. Bradford's own virtual baking champ. I mean, my favorite joke about depression is that it can't move the moving target, so you gotta dance a lot. Which kind of works on two levels. First, maybe there is a certain truth to that joke, because physical activity is supposed to secrete certain either hormones or something like serotonin, dopamine, that kind of stuff, and you are supposed to feel happier and everything. So there is that.
This is not the right way.
How do you know?
I have a case to get back to.
Okay. But the witch's cabin. How do I check the map again? Yeah, simple as that. Takes a while to load them though. Yeah, that's exactly what I did right now. Why do you give me this hint after I did exactly that thing? Mortar falls. The powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. So that's probably the way to the general store, right? And if I go, oh, wrong button. Yeah, the witch's hut should be nearby. It's the place that I actually want to check out. So this road will lead me to the closed area. Okay, so let's try going this way. Yeah, the game certainly struggles. I mean, I have a 3080 Ti, but apparently that's not a panacea. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, his spirit may still haunt the place.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
That must be a glitch, right? I did not find anything useful in here. We might have another overlook over here though. Maybe. Friday. Midge told me today that her family is moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who want to stay in Bright Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Ugh, kill me. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here, like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. I found batteries. Cool. Let's see. This was the murder site. Have I been over there? Oh, the game certainly struggles when I switch between the map and the mine place. Plus, yeah, I'm not oblivious to the fact that my GPU is suffocating over there in my case. Running 90 plus percent utilization. That's perhaps a bit too much. So I might resort to dropping the render quality a bit lower. Resort to DLSS as much as I don't like it, as much as I despise it. If that will make things smoother, that's the ultimate goal here. UFOs and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my armor on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated, but relieved. I scanned the sky for shapes, the objects, nothing. But then I blinked repeatedly. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Wait, what is that? Oh, the lunch boxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Bright Falls area, Cauldron Lake area. And who left these? Lunchbox found by the FBC monitoring station at Cauldron Lake. The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What do they mean? Who left this? The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence. Yeah, I think I will return. Okay, it's nice that you actually mark all of these things. That's super nice. Now we need to make it back to the car. We need to maybe leave the area to force the save, and then I will be I will feel free to wrap an episode. Have I been over here?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Huh? What in the world? Okay, that is so super interesting, you know? On the second hand, I'm feeling like wrapping it right now because this is interesting. I want to delve in it, but I have like the bell ringing in my head that it's time to wrap an episode. It's time to wrap an episode. So you will, yeah, you'll probably give me the scary warning that my progress will be lost, but hopefully it kind of saves when I find some lunch boxes or stuff. We'll figure it out as we go. I mean, first episode after all. Now, I think for now we make great progress, and I want to wrap it here and continue with it a bit later. Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.